Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Good day, good evening, whenever you find us. Just going to do a quick check. Good morning, everybody. Hi, husband Paul in the basement with the dog. Hi, Sabrina. Good to be with you guys. We're week 1 and done. Yay for us. And day 8 of a 30-day challenge begins. So welcome, guys. Let me see if I can do a zoom in. Woo! Hi. I love it, Sabrina. She's calling me Simona. I love it, I love it, I love it. When this technology works, it makes me super excited. When it's falling apart, so am I, just a little bit. Hi, Mom. I was saying in the email that I sent out today that you guys are totally cracking me up in terms of the people that have signed in and registered for this 30-day challenge and are checking into the sheet every day. I love the comments. I love the variation. So thanks for that. I'm sure each of you guys are noticing that, and it's just a little bit of, I don't know, something to brighten up the day. We're going to use 2 blocks for today's practice. There is a playlist for our Yang Yin, sweet mix of all things in terms of balancing the practice with effort and ease. I typically start my Yang Yin classes with a lot of Yin and slowly getting into that kind of place of where we're really using our bodies and our and challenging ourselves. So we'll move slowly at the top. We'll intensify it a bit, and then we'll simmer down. And that'll all happen in an hour, if you can believe it. Grab 2 blocks. The playlist is today's date on my Spotify. My Spotify handle name is my friend Simone, all one word. And if you are signed up for the 30-day challenge, you've gotten the link in an email. And if you're on this chat right now, hopefully you can see that link. We'll get started in 4 minutes. Again, if you don't have the 2 blocks, or if you have one and you're trying to figure out something else for a second, for foundational poses, something that's as hard as a block, some people can even use a water bottle or a book. Or for the yin part of the practice, when you're using the blocks underneath your body or meeting your body in some way, you can use a rolled up towel, a bath towel. And, you know, because we're on day 8 of a 30-day challenge, it's not too late to invest in some support for this practice that hopefully you'll be doing long after these 30 days. So just taking care of yourself to make sure you have what you need at home. Here. All right, guys, we're just about at that top of the hour. So if you're ready to rock, you can get into a child's pose, knees together or wide. You can bring your device nearby, and I'll count down again when you could hit play. And we're going to get started. So welcome everybody, day 8, 30-day challenge, YIN practice. Thanks for joining. If you're working with music today, you can have it nearby. I'm going to count it down for 5, 4, 3, doesn't have to be exact, 2, 1, and play. With the bowing of your head in and this kind of really cared for pose, balasana. Just smooth breaths in and out. Feel your body, feel what it may need for today. And just listen to it, like give it a voice. Come up into tabletop. Breathe in. And round your spine once for cat pose. Arch your spine another time here. Breathe in. Dropping your belly, feeling a stretch there. And then round your spine once. Come to a flat back in tabletop. Breathe in. And then step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Might need a maneuver or two to do that bit. Feel the press down of your right foot. Ground, and then arch your spine here and drop your hips forward. So it's a deeper stretch, low lunge. Breathe in. And then on the exhale, kind of level your hips and straighten your leg and pick up your front toes. Breathe out. Straightening that front leg, kick your right arm high. Breathe in. And then up and overhead. Breathe out. Put your right hand back up to 12. Inhale. And then exhale, hand down and bend the leg. Neutral. And then inhale, arch the spine and hips down. Breathe in. We'll do it one more time. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Pop the front toes up. Hips back. Inhale, right arm high to 12. Exhale, right arm overhead. Stretch. Reaching through the point of your right hip. Inhale, right arm high to 12. Exhale, hand down, foot down, bend the front leg, hips at neutral. Breathe in, step the right knee back. Breathe out, step the left foot forward on the outside of the left hand. As you inhale, arch the spine, hips forward, wetting that left hip. Exhale, hips back, straighten this front leg and pop the left toes up. Stretch. Stay there. Left arm high, breathe in. And from 12 o'clock, go overhead, breathe out. Left arm high, inhale. And then exhale, hand down. Bend the front leg, left foot flat, hips neutral. One more time. Arch, breathe in, hips wet forward. Exhale, hips back, back, straighten the front leg, pop the front toes up. Left arm high, breathe in. Exhale overhead. So the fingers reach forward and the left point of the hip reaches back. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, step the hand down, left foot down, hips forward. Breathe in, step the left knee back to tabletop. Breathe out, pick up the knees, plank. Pause here. What does it take to be in proud plank? Without a dip in the lower spine, without the dip of the hips, with the hug of the belly from the ribs, and the broadening upper back body. Protract the shoulder blades up a bit. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out. Forward plank. Massage the shoulders. Breathe in. Go back, down dog. Breathe out. 2 more. Forward plank. Breathe in. Go back, down dog, breathe out. 1 more, forward plank, breathe in, stay. Knees down, shoelaces down, bend the arms slow and kiss the floor with your lips and belly. Tips of the fingers down, heels of the hands off the ground. Baby cobra, forward and up, breathe in. Tuck your chin in a bit. Exhale, kiss the floor, breathe out. Tabletop on an inhale. Pick up your knees, plank on an exhale. Stay for a breath in, protract the shoulders. Exhale, downward face dog. Good breath in here. Side out. Pick up your heels, bend your legs, balls of the feet, press. Breathe in. Right foot, left foot, forward fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold, hands down. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. Stretch. Hands to heart, press those palms together. Arms forward, up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, Serie A. We're setting up for that. Modified. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Breathe in, back of the head presses up. Palms down, feet back, plank. Breathe in, protract the shoulder blades. Knees up, perhaps, chaturanga to the floor. Baby cobra, heels of the hands off the ground, press into the fingertips, lift a little higher, elbows in. Exhale, kiss the floor. Curl the toes under, tabletop, breathe in. Pick up the knees to plank, protract the shoulders. One breath in. Down dog, breath out. Heels high. Bend the legs, breathe in. Left foot, right foot, forward fold. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold again, weight into the fronts of the feet. Stand up, arms high, breathe in. Maybe there's a little back bend here, like that baby cobra, lift to the heart. Hands to heart, breathe out. One more, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plank, protract the shoulder blades, round the upper back body, breathe in here. All the way down again, chaturanga. Yeah, baby cobra, a little higher, fingers press down. Exhale, kiss the floor, curl your toes under to really prime your thighs strong. Plank pose, breathe in. And downward face dog, breathe out. Maybe move your head around a bit. Neck gets some ease about it. Maybe you sway your hips a little right to left. Right leg high, take an inhale. Right foot to right thumb, left knee down, exhale. Inhale, arms high, breathe in. Hands down, we're going to straighten the front leg, hips back, breathe out. Come forward, bend the front leg, right foot down, breathe in. Straighten the back leg, straighten the front leg, fold, breathe out. Bend the front leg, crescent lunge, inhale. High lunge. Exhale, second warrior. Dance back, breathe in. Cartwheel the hands and step to plank on a full exhale. Protract the shoulders, take an inhale. Chaturanga halfway. First halfway, shoelaces down, breathe in. Upward face dog. Down dog, exhale. Left leg high, breathe in. Left foot to left thumb, right knee down. Arms high on an inhale. Hands down to straighten the front leg, fold, half Hanuma. Bend the front leg, left foot down, breathe in. Straighten both legs, fold in pyramid pose. Bend the front leg, crescent lunge, breathe in. Second warrior, breathe out. Peaceful warrior, dance back, breathe in. Cartwheel the hands, plank pose for that exhale. Broad upper back body, in breath here. Chaturanga, slow and steady, savor it. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe it out. Savor this, guys. Feet together, heels high. Take that inhale as you bend the legs. Big step or hop. Sneak in and fold. Stand right up right away. Breathe in. Interlock the hands up here, index high, heels of the hands squeeze up and over to the right. Grounding through the right foot and left foot, and then maybe peeking the left foot off the ground as he flexes. Hover just about a half an inch as you reach up and over to the right. That'll make you really strong your right leg for 3, 2. If the foot's up, put her down, come back to center, breathe in. Switch the grip up and over to the left. Squeeze the heels of the hands, breathe out. And maybe hovering that right foot. It's like almost less than half an inch as that flexes and you strengthen the left leg. You reach through the right heel even though he's not touching for 3, 2. Foot down if she's up. Inhale, center. Chair pose, exhale. Weight back into the heels. Weight forward into the gaze and fingers. Breathe in, really fill it up. Exhale, fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga, same exhale whether you step or hop, elbows hug in. Upward face dog to shoelaces ground and pick up your thighs, look forward, not up. Downward face dog, breathe it out. Right foot behind the right hand and wrist. Left heel down, warrior 1, breathe in. Deepen the lunge here, breathe out. Interlock the hand, squeeze that grip, heels behind, heels the hands behind, squeeze, breathe in. Fold in, exhale. Humble your warrior, dip it down, heavy head. Put your hands down, frame your foot, left heel up, breathe in. Straighten this front leg, fold in, breathe out. Bend the front leg to step to downward face dog. Inhale forward to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward face dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left foot behind the left wrist and hand, right heel down, angled. Warrior 1, Veer 1, up, breathe in. As you deepen the lunge, right hip forward, left hip back. Opposite grip behind you, may even reverse your prayer here. It's a lot for the shoulders. Feel what you need, breathe in. And then fold, humble. Humble is about grounding in the feet, but heavying in the head and neck. Together we breathe. Even though we're far apart, deep inhale. Sigh it out here. Hands down, frame the foot, right heel kicks up, breathe in. Straighten the front leg, pyramid pose with right heel up, breathe out. Bend the front leg, step to downward face dog. And then inhale forward into plank. In chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog gets the attention and the breath in. Downward dog rolls it back. Bend the left leg, right leg straight. Point of the right hip up, breathe in. And side out, breathe out. Switch it up. Really reaching through your left hip, breathe in. With that bent right leg, breathe out. Bend both legs, heels high. Inhale. Pick up the heels of the hands here and go into the pads of the fingers or points of the fingers. Exhale the heels down. Pick up the toes, not the heels. What can you do with that? Breathe in. And breathe out. Feet together, heels of the hands down. Heels high, take an inhale. Bend the legs. Hop or big step. Sneak up. Fold, feet together, chair pose, breathe in. Stand up, hands to heart, breathe out. Arms high, left knee up, breathe in. Figure number 4, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, sit to chair pose on one leg. Sit into that hip, breathe in. And exhale here. Stand up, left knee high, inhale. Kick back to topple tree, exhale. Full breath in, turn the left big toe in and down. Turn the left hip in and down, breath out. Step to a lunge, left ball of the foot down, swing the arms forward. Breathe. Cactus the arms, left knee down but hovering. Straighten the arms, straighten the back leg, breathe in. And cactus, hover the knee. Back knee, yeah. Straighten one more time, left leg, arms high. Open to warrior 2, breathe out. Peaceful warrior, inhale. Stretch. Second warrior, exhale. Arms high, straight front leg, breathe in. Heel toe the back foot in a bit, triangle pose, breathe out. Left arm high, whether you use a block underneath your right hand, and then reach and roll the left rib cage up and back. Left hand to left hip, bend the front leg. Walk the front arm forward, half moon. Kick up, and maybe star your left arm up, if it's permissible in that shoulder. Bend the left leg, Chapasana, if it's permissible for you. Kick. Release the long leg, warrior 2. Exalt your warrior, breathe in. And cartwheel the hands, left foot to the top of the mat, breathe out. Fold. Chair pose, take an inhale. Stand up, hands to heart. Arms high, right knee high, breathe in. Figure number 4, right ankle over the left thigh. Flex this right foot and spread the toes. You get more bang for your buck. High through the heart and arms. Sit low through the hips. Stand it up, right knee into the chest. Breathe in. Topple tree, swing the arms back, swing the leg back. Turn the right big toes in and down. 2 breaths here, strong left leg. As you step back, arms forward and up, crescent lunge. Breathe in. As you bend the back leg, cactus the arms. Arms high, straighten the back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, bend and cactus, shoulder blades closer together. One more to straighten it and lift. Breathe in. Second warrior, breathe out. Exalt your warrior, breathe in. Second warrior, breathe out. Arms up, straight front leg, breathe in. Triangle pose, left hand templates down, light touch here, hips back. Right shoulder blade down the length of your spine, you keep breathing. Reaching. Right hand to right hip, bend that front leg, lean a little bit forward, walk the left hand forward. Half moon to kick the right leg up. Star your right arm. Still your gaze, still your body. And then maybe Chapasana, bending that back leg, scooping that foot up as you kick the right knee back. As you lengthen the right leg back to half moon, breathe that in, real full breath. Second warrior, breathe out. Exalt your warrior, peaceful back, breathe in. Cartwheel the hands, this time plank. Protract your shoulder blades up, round. Take an inhale. And chaturanga. Upward dog, breathe in. Woo, down dog, breathe it out. Bring the left or both knees down. Arch the spine right away. Inhale. Round the spine. Exhale. Flat back. Step the right ball of the foot back. Breathe in. And turn the right heel down, right toes out, right arm high. Start to hover your left knee. Then kick out your left leg to fall in triangle. And then bring your right hand down and turn your right heel up and cross your legs and feel a little squeeze. And then see if you can sit a little into that left hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Plank your pose, both heels up. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out. Knees down. Arch your spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, flat back, step the left foot back, left ball of the foot down, breathe in. Left heel down, left toes turn out, left arm high. Take an inhale. Start to hover your right knee, feel the strength, kick out. Put your left hand down, turn your left heel up so you're in the ball of the left foot, and squeeze your inner thighs and lean into that right hip just a bit. For 3, 2, flex the foot. 1, step to plank, take an inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog, down dog. Hands walk to the feet, breathe in. Heel toe wider, toes out, heels in, sit down, breathe out. Stand up the heart, sitting up straight. Weight into the heels. Take the arms high, breathe in. Put the hands down, turn the toes in, breathe out. Lift the heels, plant the hands flat, bend the arms like chaturanga, put the knees on the upper arms. Look forward. If you're going for more, you're trying to straighten the arms and get off even putting any weight on the arms. That's crane pose, crow to crane. When you're ready, feet down, forward fold. Everybody forward fold, feet hip width distance, stand up, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, breathe out. Walk to plank, protract your shoulders, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Right leg high, inhale. Right knee to right elbow. Right leg up, inhale. Left elbow, hold it there. Kick out to fall in triangle, left arm high, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Left hand down, kick forward, or up, sorry, breathe in. And step through to warrior 1. Left heel down, arms high. Exhale, cactus here. Good, arms high, breathe in. Topple tree, breathe out. And as your arms wave back and you point those fingers, point your big left toe in and down. bring the arms forward and up. Left knee all the way through. Breathe in. Squeeze. Eagle pose. Join the left arm if you can. Sit lower, higher heart. Breathe in. Even sigh it out if it feels like you need it. Take the arms up, left knee high. Inhale. Step to a lunge, left ball of the foot down, arms high. Breathe in. Second warrior, breathe out. Open the right knee, dance it back, take an inhale. Right forearm to right thigh, swim the left arm forward. Let's go back through the left arm. Circle it up. One more time. As you circle it back, wrap it behind you. Left fingertips pointing to the right hip crease. Rotate open. You might bind. If you bind and you're fresh and fancy, can you straighten your right leg? Binding might look like this, half bind. Put your hands down as you release what you got. Up, breathe in. Straighten the front leg, fold in. Bend the front leg, take an inhale. Step the left foot forward and the right foot back, right knee down. Arms high, breathe in. Hands to the inside of the left foot, breathe out. Walk it down. Keep your left knee hugging in. Put your hands down on the inside of your left foot. Climb your heart up to a higher version of your heart, low lunge. Put your right shoelaces down on the mat. Pick up your right knee. Feel a stretch. Stay. Right knee down. Take an inhale. Arch your spine. Exhale, straighten this front leg like we did at the front end. Flip the left toes up. Come back, left foot down, hands down. Step to plank, breathe in. And then chaturanga or skip it, down dog. Breathe out. Meet in down dog. Excuse me. About 3 breaths here in relief. Left leg high, take an inhale. Left knee to left elbow, exhale. Left leg high, take an inhale, spread toes. Touch your right elbow, stay, exhale. Kick out, fall in triangle, right arm high. Breathe in and out. Whew. Right hand down. Kick leg high, inhale. Step behind the left hand, warrior 1 step. Come up. On your exhale, cactus your arms in warrior 1, bend to the front leg. Kick the arms straight up, breathe in. Topple forward, pick up that back leg, slow and straight as you swim the arms back. Turn it down through that right big toe, breathe as your right hip shines down like an arrow. 3, 2, bring it up through the arms, right knees hugging in, breathe in, and then eagle your pose. Right leg wraps, right arm wraps, sit down, pick up the heart, pick up the elbows, massage the shoulder blades down the length of the spine. Pick up the arms, right knee high, breathe in. And go towards your lunge with that right ball of the foot down. Arms high, breathe in. Second warrior, breathe out. Exalt your warrior, breathe in. Left forearm to left thigh. Swing the right fingertips forward towards your left toe and then up over the ear. Pause. Extended side angle, breathe in and out. And then make these circles. One circle, right fingertips back and forward, two circle. One more, and then take your right hand and arm behind you, fingertips to the left hip crease. Half bind, or if you're full binding, maybe you straighten that front leg, rolling the right shoulder back. And as you come out of the bind, take your hands down, breathe in, step your right foot forward and your left foot back, breathe out, left knee down. Inhale the arms high. Exhale the hands down to the inside of the right foot, park it down and walk your heart as far down while hugging your right knee in. And then notice if there's a furrow in the brows or a tense in the jaw and kind of hum it, ha, sigh it out, whatever you need to get rid of that energy. Climb up to flat hands inside of the right foot, breathe in, press into your left shoelaces and pick up your left knee and stay in that stretch. One more breath in and one more breath out. Put your knee down, breathe in. Hands flat, straighten the front leg and pop the right toes up. Come back out of it, right foot down, plant the hands, step to plank. Be convincing about that plank. Breathe in. And chaturanga, upward dog, or straight to downward dog. Two breaths here. And pick up the heels high. Breathe in. And walk to the hands to feet, feet hip width distance. Breathe out and fold. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Hands underneath the feet, toes to wrist creases. Fold in, elbows bend in. Open your back body. The more the elbows kind of arrow in towards the shins, you'll feel more space open in your upper back body, head and neck heavy. Release, halfway lift, breathe in. Hands to hips, press through the feet, stand up. Arms high, take an inhale. Interlock the hands behind the head, push the head up and back, keep the elbows mostly wide. Lift it up, unarch the spine, breathe in. Go again. Arch, pick up the heart more. Come out, breathe in. Let it go, arms down. One more flow before we go somewhere. Arms high, breathe it in. Exhale, forward fold, pause here. Take your blocks if you have them, put your hands on your blocks. Halfway lift into fingertips, push the blocks away, breathe in, long spine. Exhale, hands down, plank, chaturanga. Upward face dog, use that back bend, intellect, lift. Down dog, breath it out. Heels high, breathe in. Just to the middle of the mat, kind of underneath your hip crease or belly. Halfway lift, come into the fingertips on your block if you have those, guys. Exhale, fold. Stand up one of your blocks in the middle of your mat. Hands to hips, halfway up. Breathe in. All the way up. Breathe out. Take the arms high. Inhale. Keep the right arm there. Left hand down to scoop the left foot up. Dancer's pose. These are all kind of similar in the way of their opening in our body. You can feel the back bend here. You can feel the baby cobra and upward dog. Use that as you send your left knee back. Keep your hips mostly square like you did in topple tree. Now, normally I say don't dip, right? Never dip your dancer's pose. But here, if you could reach for your fingertips onto your block, kick, and then see if you'll open up. Open your left hip. And then extend your left leg into half moon and keep your left hip open. Flex the left foot. You're going to go to warrior two on your next exhale. You might step up through the right foot. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Exhale, second warrior. Go for it. Arms long overhead. Straighten that front leg. Breathe in. Turn your right toes in and fold in. Bow it in. Look what you can do, guys. Anything that you're showing up to do is what you can do. Halfway lift. Breathe it in. Bend your left leg. Right toes up. Come back to halfway lift, wide-legged. Breathe in. Bend your right leg. We'll do the other side here too. Toes up on that left foot. Come back to wide-legged. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward to your right foot. All 10 toes point forward, almost framing your block. Chaturanga, shy of your block. Yeah, hold that integrity. Up dog, breathe in. Whoo, down dog, breathe out. Heels high. Take an inhale. Walk to the middle of the mat. Block is already standing up for you. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands to hips, stand up with a flat spine. Arms swing up and forward, breathe in. Right hand comes down, dancer's pose. Kick back through the knee, keep the spirit of the heart elevated. And even as you shift into a deeper expression of this pose, your eyes aren't wandering. They're just following the line of your body as you eventually template your hand to your block. And you use that template down to kick open. And slowly, from that dancer's expression, Shavasana. And enjoying the opening there. And then extending to half moon when you're ready, but with your right hip open over top of your left. Woo! Flex. Flex the back foot. Keep the energy of the left leg strong. Stay in half moon out of Shavasana. Deep breath in and out. Step to warrior two. Or maybe you're like, I fell into warrior two. That's cool. Deep breath in, long arms. Deep lunge in, breath out. Peaceful warrior, inhale. Back to second warrior, keep the lunge, exhale. Arms high, straight front leg, breathe in. And then left foot in. Hands float down the center of you. Wide-legged fold. Option for those that are fresh and fancy, not really. Sometimes we're just more accessible on some days. Crown of the head could get down. And you could somehow find your way into tripod. Trying to come out of it more elegantly than I did, with long legs and flex feet. It's been a long time since I've been proper upside down, so we build up all this energy around what's accessible, and sometimes we're right to know. But I always love to go upside down and turn it on its head. Halfway lift out of your wide-legged fold as you come up. Exhale, walk your hands forward, all 10 toes forward, framing your block just about. Plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward dog, inhale, inhale. And downward doggy, exhale. Take your blocks to frame your mat so they're out of the way in your front of your mat. Come forward into plank, breathe in, protract, knees down in tabletop, breathe out. Arch your spine, drop your belly, inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Listen, flat back, tabletop, breathe in. Kick your right leg back, but bend. Keep a 90-degree bend of this leg and lift your right knee a little higher. Squeeze your glute. Take an inhale. And then turn your right knee out to the right like cactus, leg high. Exhale. And then turn it back down, but keep it bent and up. Breathe in. And curl your back toes under here and keep this bend in the leg. And then rather than lifting it from the foot like we normally do in the kick, lift it from the knee and squeeze your glute. Boom. Smiling butts we are. Deep breath in. Right knee to right wrist, pigeon. Lift through the heart as you come to your fingertips. Little arch in the spine. Breathe in. Still it down for yin pigeon, also known as swan. What do you need to meet the mat in stillness, in quiet? Sometimes it's slipping a block or a little pillow or a towel underneath your chest. Sometimes it's putting a little block underneath your forehead. And then you're just literally being a witness to your body. That's what yin, dropping into the stretch and the quiet of the body, allows you to do. If you're on the playlist with us, you're probably hearing this kind of atmospheric piece. It's Moby. I just think it's a kind of pretty, alive, palpable energy piece. He's got a nice big white house in Beechwood Canyon. making tunes like this. Come up into proud pigeon and take a pause for the cause here. Remove any props out of the way. Stretch it out. Feel the energy of opening up in proud pigeon. Curl your back toes under, lift your back leg straight, and zip your right leg by your left leg. Breathe in. Vashisthasana, right arm high. Breathe out. Right arm overhead like we've been doing. Take an inhale. And then exhale, right arm high and left hip down. Up through the hip, right arm overhead. Breathe in. One more of those. Exhale. Up through and over. And then exhale, hand down. And you can chaturanga or head straight to down dog. From down dog, knees down, breathe in. And then round your spine, breathe out. And then arch your spine on an inhale. And level that out, flat spine, exhale. With the bend of the left leg, just lift that left knee up. Breathe in. Keep the 90-degree bend and lift and squeeze up a little higher. Breathe out. Take an inhale here. And then open like a cactus, keeping the left knee out to the left side. Bring it back to where it was with a bend in that left leg, left sole of the foot looking to the sky. Breathe in. Curl your back toes under. Keep this bend of the leg. And like you normally kick up, you don't kick up through the foot, but you kick up through the knee. Take an inhale. Woo! Pigeon pose out of that squeeze. Stay high through the heart. Indulge in arching the spine and come into the fingertips, proud pigeon. And then walk down for the quiet and the stillness of your body. Try as you may to stop the stretching. You know, sometimes we do all these beautiful stretches. Could you just get quiet and still? If you feel like the mind gets busy in this quieter place, follow your breath. It's a kind of tool to drop into meditation. You can count your inhales. You can count your exhales. You can simply count all the way to 10 as you breathe in and out. And when you lose track or when you get to 10, you just kind of start again. About another minute here. Travel, the scope, the intensity, the character of your breath. We often point out how special it is, and in a time where we're experiencing the challenge around that, with this time, with this virus, we should know the character, the scope, the intensity of our breath. Holy, it's special. Come up, proud pigeon. Zip your legs in plank. That's your inhale. I'm going to open to Vashisthasana on the outside of the right foot. That's your exhale. And then inhale your left arm overhead. And as you kick the left arm up, drop your hips with control. Stretch. One more. Breathe in. Stretch. One more to reach overhead and to step into plank. And to flow, modified or not, I'm going to do modified. And to get into downward dog home. Step your knees wide behind your wrists or on the outside of the wrists. Take your props, whether they're towels or blocks, both will work now. Wide your knees, shoelaces to the mat. Start to walk your hands back, maybe with your props. You're going to try and lay back, whatever laying back affords you. I am probably going to need a block across my shoulder blade or a towel and one underneath my head. We are going to be here for the next 2, almost 3 minutes. So don't fight it. Find the space that you can acknowledge this in your body. Supine hero pose. Supta Virasana. Arms should be relaxed, palms should be facing up. Let the energy in, don't shut it out. Your blocks may be higher than mine. You may need 2 blocks underneath your back body. You're listening to the piece of music, the line was, it takes mindfulness and virtue to come to a fortunate life. Just lucky in life. And that's what we're aiming for, is this beautiful fortune of life. So really acknowledging that it's not about the race. It's not about accumulating things. little more might look like the arms overhead. Take about 3 more breaths. Try and stay true to the quiet of your body. And when you're getting up slow, you're getting up holding maybe the heels or ankles with your hands and pressing up slow through the elbows and the hands. And get right into Shavasana. Step your knees closer together, roll it over. Lie it down. And let go of watching your breath quite in the same way as you would for that flow or those moves in and out of a pose. And just let it kind of go. You can find its natural rhythm here in your final Shavasana. So thanks so much for day 8 of your 30-day challenge. To the challengers, thanks so much for joining this class. One breath at a time, just like you take steps. Sweet dreams. Namaste. Lots of love.